Hi, my name is Del, and welcome to Comic Snags. Okay, so I got about 30-ish comic books I got from various comic book stores, as well as books that I got at this local swap meet. Alright, here, let me go start off with these comic books. Actually, before I do that, go ahead and hit that like button or comment something if you are a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are a new viewer and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Alright, now let's get down to the comic books. So this is a couple books I got from my LCS. This is What If Mickey and Friends Became the Fantastic Four #1. I actually do like this cover, so I did pick it up. I thought it was fun. And this one too. This is the variant. I was too late to catch number or letter A, the A cover. But this is Absolute Batman #4. Alright. Okay. So these next three comic books I got for oh wow, I forgot how much it was altogether. Because he did give me a deal on it. So this is Fantastic Four #107. I think this one for sure I got for $30. He gave me half on this book. And this is the first appearance of Janus the Negaman, second appearance of Nihilus, and the thing gains the ability to transform back to human form. I just love this cover. I thought this cover was awesome. And here, let me go ahead and show you the cover without all the marks on there. Actually, let's just take this tape off. There you go. Take that tape off. And we have this. Here you go. This is actually one of the best covers I love from the Fantastic Four series. I love this whole transformation thing. I think it's very cool, so I'm glad to pick this up for $30. And the next one I picked up from them is this one here. This is Captain America 282, and this is when Jack Monroe becomes Nomad. I thought this was awesome. I actually thought he became Nomad in a different comic book. I'm gonna go find that, and I actually picked it up like I don't know, like maybe about a month ago, and I thought that was actually Jack Monroe, but it was actually a different guy becoming Nomad. But this is actually Jack Monroe who becomes Nomad in this issue, so I thought that was awesome. This is Captain America 282. And then I also picked up this one too. This is Weird Mystery #1, and this is the first appearance of Destiny from the Sandman series. I am a big Sandman fan. Unfortunately, all the legal stuff happening with Neil Gaiman is just too weird for me. I just want to focus on the creator side. I just want to focus right on the artistic side of it. Yeah, that was just... It's getting too weird for me. So I don't want to deal with any of that. So I do not condone anything that he's done, or it's just too weird a story for me. So I actually am not interested in any of that. All right. So those are the three that I got from that comic book store. And I think it was Wonderland Comics, and I was in Fresno that week. And then I also picked up this one. This is X Lives of Wolverine #1. This is awesome. It's got a great cover, and it's actually signed by Benjamin Percy right over here. And I got that one for $20. Oh, let's go back. So I got this one. I think all these books he gave me a down and grade. I think he ended up selling me this for $30 and this one for $5. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right. And then this one I got from the antique store. This antique store had a lot of comics, but a lot of them were like overpriced. But I did find a couple that I did like, and I didn't mind paying for it. This is Avengers 171, and I believe this was $5, a little high, but this is where the comic book where Hawkeye actually joins or rejoins the Avengers. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this one as well. This is Rogue One, the Star Wars story #1. And this is the first appearance of all the characters from Rogue One. Mainly her and him, and I thought it was kind of cool. And this was actually a little expensive. I bought this one for $15, but you know, so a total of $20 at that thrift store. But I thought that it was okay, and I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I picked it up. And then I found these next comic books at the swap meet. This is a classic X-Men #1 with this great Art Adams cover, and I think I paid $2 for each of these. And then there's G.I. Joe #64 to fill out my G.I. Joe run. G.I. Joe #63, G.I. Joe #65, G.I. Joe #66, 67, and this one here. This is the one I wanted from my, I think this is my LCS, and this is G.I. Joe 139, and this is actually just a great cover. All right, and so these comic books I got at a different vendor, and I think I paid $1 for them. This is Star Wars #1, and I paid this one for $1. This is actually the reprint, the Whitman reprint, and it is jacked up. It is, man. But you know what? It was for $1. I should have actually let it go to somebody else. I actually have Star Wars #1 already, so you know I just picked it up. Maybe I'll put it in a giveaway or something. No, I think you guys get mad if I gave this one away. Maybe I'll just give it to a kid who's interested in Star Wars or something. And then I found this one too. This is Ms. Marvel #23. I bought this one for, I think it was $8. Yeah, $8, and this is the final issue of the original Volume 1 run. And then I found these for a couple bucks. Yeah, these for a couple bucks. This is Web of Spider-Man #32. This is Kraven's Last Hunt, a run, and this, or story arc, and this is one of those great Mike Zeck covers. Awesome. And I also found this one as well. This is Web of Spider-Man 31, and this is the first part, and I was actually missing this one from Kraven's Last Hunt. So I'm actually glad that I picked this one up, because now I have a complete set of Kraven's Last Hunt. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I found this one for actually these next two comics I bought for $5. And this is the Hulk #25 with this great Iron Man and Red Hulk cover on there. And I found this one too. This is the Hulk #2, and this is a major key, I think. This is the first appearance, or maybe a minor key. This is the first full appearance of the Red Hulk, and I thought this was awesome. I was hunting this comic book for a long time, and I ended up finding it I think 2, maybe 3 months ago, and I was really glad to find that one. And then I found it again, so I thought it was awesome. Yeah. Okay, so these next comic books here, let me actually take these away. This next stack of comic books was incredible. I actually kind of flipped out when I saw the last one I'm going to show you, and I immediately took out my camera and started filming. I'm probably going to show it to you, but I'm going to show it to you in reverse because I was freaking out. Okay, so I found these comic books for $1 each, and I was like, yes, I should have just bought the whole thing and gave him whatever he wanted on it. But then he was selling it for $1, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll buy him. So the first one I want to show you is this one. This is Ghost Rider #15, and this is awesome. This is, I think it's a minor key, because this is the first glow-in-the-dark cover ever. I actually have one already. I like it. I found it for $1, so might not have a spare. And then this is Ghost Rider #28. And this is the first cameo appearance of the Midnight Suns. And it's still polybagged, which is pretty awesome. So I'll probably just leave it in there. I have 2 or 3 copies of this as well, so I thought that was pretty cool. And this is Ghost Rider 18. It's just another great cover by, what is this, Nelson? And I thought that was great, so I picked it up for $1. This one was astounding. I've been looking for this comic book forever, and this is The Amazing Spider-Man #344. I think this is the first appearance of Cardiac, but most importantly, it is the first cameo appearance of Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. He becomes Carnage in, I think it's 361. I forgot. I have it somewhere, but I think it's 361. And so I'm glad to pick this one up. I was so happy when I found it. I've been looking at it forever. I let it go by. Someone was offering $20 for it, like a couple swap meets ago, and I was like, nah, that's way too high, and I'm glad I found it for $1. Awesome. And then some X-Men books are coming up. So this is the X-Men #257, and I think this is a second appearance of Betty Braddock, or Psylocke, in this costume, and I think they gave her a different name. I forgot what it was, but more importantly, for me, this is the first time that she actually manifests and uses the psychic blade of hers. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. So I picked up another copy of this. And then I found X Factor #24. And this is the first full appearance of Archangel. But then you know what? X Factor #23. I actually think that might be the actual first appearance of it, because he's actually there in a few chapters. I think he got renamed in this one, or yeah, renamed from Angel to Archangel in this one. But you know what? It's still a great comic book, so I picked it up for $1. And then this is the New Mutants number 86. And not only is it part of the Rob Liefeld run on the New Mutants, this is the issue right before 87, which is Cable's first appearance. And he's got a great cover on him. But this is the first cameo appearance of Cable and Strife and the Mutant Liberation Army. And I thought this was awesome, man. I actually don't have a copy of this, so I'm glad I picked this up at the swap meet for $1. This is crazy, this haul. And this is Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 93. It's got really fucking Wolverine on there. I don't know who's it by, but on the back it is a Sam Keith cover. So I picked it up. Let's see. Oh, let me pull it out. There you go. A Sam Keith cover. So I'm glad to have this one. I am collecting that particular run. And then, of course, this one, some of you guys picked it while I was flipping it over. This is awesome. This is a major key. And I found this one for $1. I'm so excited. This is Uncanny X-Men number 244. This is the first appearance of Jubilee. And I was like, what? This can't be there. Scoop it off for $1. Oh, man. So many great small little keys in this little hunt I did at the swap meet. It was incredible from this one vendor. And then here is Inferno, the Mutants number 71. I actually like this particular run of it with Belasco, and you see they go into limbo, and then Magic develops her little armor. I thought this was kind of awesome. And then this one I found is a very hot comic book right now. This is Uncanny X-Men number 274. This is with Rogue in her Savage Land costume on the cover. This is pretty awesome. And then I found this one too. This is X-Men number 268. And this is that classic cover by Jim Lee that's been homaged so many different times, as well with the Exiles. I think it's number 3 with Captain Carter in there. This is a fantastic one. I actually love this issue. This is my, maybe fourth one, but then I think I had paid $20, $25 for my first one. Then I just been finding these things and picking them up, and this is in actually pretty decent condition. And then this one was awesome as well. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 239, and this is the first appearance of the Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor. She becomes the Goblin Queen, and the first cover appearance of Mr. Sinister. So that was amazing, and any of these would have blown my mind for just picking up for $1. But I found this comic book here for $1. And now I'm going to show you that video, but I'm going to play in reverse. Those with eagle eyes are going to catch it right away. But yeah, here he goes. All right, here it is. This is X-Men number 266. This is, well, in my opinion, really the first appearance of Gambit. They call it the first appearance of Gambit, and X-Men Annual number 14, the first cameo. But if you actually read it, because I remember reading it as a kid, I did read X-Men number 14, Annual 14 first, and I was like, who's this dude? Why is he? Who's this guy? I don't know who he is. And I thought my comic, I think it was a 7-Eleven. My 7-Eleven just didn't order it or anything like that. And literally like the next week, this one appeared and it all made sense. My original one actually ended up getting sold when I moved out here to LA. But I'm really glad to find this one here for $1. And it's not only that, it's also a newsstand. I found a newsstand of this for $1. Yeah, I'll take it. I was missing this one for such a long time, and it's crazy how it just kept showing up after like freaking 4 or 5 years trying to get this comic book again. It just sort of just fell in my lap for $1. Anyway, that was the last snag of the day. Thank you guys for watching. New viewers, don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think about me picking up all these, most of these great X-Men bangers for $1. I'll let you guys get to it. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.